Om Shanti, everyone. Welcome to the next normal. I'm your host, Sister Jenna. Sister Jenna, the role that I'm playing in this incarnation. Wow. One of our senior brothers passed away recently, and I kind of smiled. There is one of the practices that we've done where a lot of the yogi sisters who are extremely pure in vibration have the ability to go internally and sense and pull and connect to the soul when it departs. It's called like offering bhog to the departed spirit. And one of the things that emerged out of the message was his personality saying, "Oh, you're offering food to me, but come back at 10 or 11. And that was the time that he fundamentally ate his breakfast every single day for years between 10 and 11. And it made me think, if I were to pass away right now today, what would come out of my deepest subconscious that people would realize that even I was thinking that I didn't address? And so I just, got back to my insurance, the things that are required, where are the documents for everyone, put everything in order so that if anything happens in my deepest subconscious, I won't be saying, "Oh my, I didn't get my paperwork together." I must have spent about 5 hours just sorting out paperwork from like 20 years ago. 20 years ago. So just putting utilities, legal papers, bills, documents, articles of incorporation, America Meditating Radio, Brahma Kumaris Meditation on Wheels, just putting everything in order that it's easy. And, you have to look at your own life and make sure that it's working for you and your intellect is clear about where you're going. On many occasions, we'll find that there are things that are lagging behind and we're not addressing them. And the most important thing that we must start to address is the energy of love. We've heard this word so much. We've even been taught that love hurts. It does not. We've been taught that somebody betrayed our love. No, they won't. We've been told that, love is a power, and yet if somebody is unfaithful, or if we lose money from an investment, or a person just looks at me and does this, the rolling of the eye, like, even that hurts. But even if somebody does that, we start to dislike these people, or we get so angry with ourselves, or we become fear-driven, or we become disheartened, depressed, disappointed, so many things. Where's the love? Love exists, always, no matter what. It's a power, but it's a power we don't use all the time. We just don't use it. And it's fundamentally our healing mechanism. It's our healing weapon. Love heals. Love attracts abundance of finances. If you love what you do as your business of work, career, job, it will create opportunities for you that kind of come out of nowhere. All of a sudden, you get a call and somebody says, "Could you partner with me? Could you help me?" It's a sign that you have loved what you're doing. You're driven to do it. This is it. This is my call. I love my work. And then you inspire everyone around you to do the same so that you thrive as a business. You go back to Facebook. A few bunch of friends sat around the table, just hanging out together, working things through. Yes, the egos came into play and there were different ideas and who owns what. That's a different topic. That's the absence of love. That's when the ego comes in and says, "Nah, my share is 50% as much as yours." Love exits, ego enters, and then there's fear, competition, jealousy, envy, disappointment, betrayal, dishonesty, illusions, all of that comes when there's no love. But here is how I'd like us to look at love today. You made a vow to your partner, for rich or for poor, till death do you part. And along the way in the marriage, it's not working for both of you. He's not feeling his strength, and she's not feeling her value or her regard. You've got children, you made children together, but deep inside, both of you in the home are thinking, I wish I hadn't gotten in this marriage. How can I get out? I actually got a note from a young man who was struggling with marriage with his wife for quite a number of decades. And he said to me, how can I not attract the same woman again? I don't want to. So just imagine the animosity and the lack of love in that marriage as they raise these children. What is the vibration that passes on to the children? The kids don't necessarily pick up what you tell them. They pick up what they feel between both people. And so Indian culture is a culture that says divorce doesn't exist. Now it has changed, where people are realizing I don't have to stay with the person who was selected for me. Or even if it's a love marriage. It's changing things. But the last thing you want to do in these ancient cultures, the Indian culture, Japanese, Chinese, African, whatever it is on the Asian portal, where divorce is almost like a sin. And in the West, it's also not easy. But I'm just highlighting cultures that wouldn't even give it a thought. But when you feel or you realize or your spouse finds someone that they feel they're really more attracted to, or they feel it's a compliment of this person, and they get up and say, I don't think this is working, and they ask for a divorce, can you love what is? Now both of you was working around the house feeling the same thoughts, but one took the initiative to say, I don't think we should continue like this anymore. And before you really look at it, you go into all the negativity of the breakup, and you don't remember you had the same thoughts. And it's time for you to love what is. You have to love what you can't change. And I'll tell you why I use loving what is on a regular basis, if it's called. It attracts something beneficial for you. When you can accept a circumstance which you have no control over, there are two choices. You love what it is and see where the benefit is, or you fight, resist, blame, criticize, complain, compare, compete, and destroy your energy, lose your energy, lose the energy that you need to attract the most amazing fortune for you. Here's another situation. You've saved up money, or your parents have given you money. You purchased a house, you're paying the monthly mortgage on the property. A friend comes and says, I've got a deal, or I have an investment that you can make. I guarantee it's going to turn around a lot for you. And you're thinking of many factors, the family, the house, the mortgage. Oh, I would love to have a life of leisure. I've been working so hard. It's time for me to get a break. When is my break coming? So somehow you might end up taking the money that you were saving for mortgage and for miscellaneous to invest, because you convinced that this is going to work for me. He says it's a no-brainer. We're gonna definitely make back. Here are the numbers. We can do it. You do it. It collapsed. Maybe something in the government or the country went awry, or maybe he cheated you or she cheated you, your money out. And now you're stuck with a bill. You might have to get another job, or you have to work, or you have to borrow money. And internally, you are so angry with them, him, her. But there was a reason for it to have happened. And you could be as angry as you want. Look at the damage and the toll it takes on your spirit, your energy, your friends, your family, your environment. And you can walk with that vibration for a very long time. Now, let's replay it. You did it. You knew it came from a desire. I want financial freedom. I deserve it like everyone else. Or was there even a mixture in your decision? Oh, I'll look good in front of the community. Oh, I can show my friends and family I've got this. Or I'll get a good car, a nice car, it'll look like that. That little mixture was an absence of love. It could be the reason why it didn't work out in the right way. It could be. But the other way to look at it is, all right, I knew it was a risk. Because what love will do, it'll make you move on and move forward. Love is a forward-moving energy. Love says, pick your boots up, let's go. A lack of love says, no, I'm stuck, I'm stunted, I'm in a coma, I can't get up. It's their fault, they have to do it, they have to come to my rescue. I'm going to sue you, I'm going to come after you. Loving what is says, okay, I knew it was a risk. You got to get going, kiddo. Come on. Now I have to do 4 jobs just to get going. I'll get over it. Love will show you the way. Love will make you intuitive. Love will protect you. Love guides you. Loving what is after the fact is the only way to move forward in your life. If you get stuck, that you made a mistake, you're doubly losing. Maybe you didn't make a mistake. Maybe you were settling a debt of some previous incarnation, previous lifetime. Okay, pick up and go. Stop blaming the people. Or is this just going to be a double misfortune for you? Stop expecting them to pay you back. Double misfortune. Yes, you call them, you says, you owe me, where's the money? But you move forward. Some people will just wait. So-and-so owes me 100,000. They haven't paid me back yet, and I'm waiting until I get it. And the bank manager doesn't care. The bank manager says, give me my money. It's a deep state of wisdom. It's a deep state in the soul of trust, faith, acceptance, and now let's move forward. Can I turn around this situation and make it better? Of course you can. You have the capacity internally to choose how you want to think and feel about every situation that you go through. I can guarantee this. If you change the way you think about yourself and your surrounding, from your heart, not from your head, but from a deep feeling and a sense of conviction, the law of the universe is, I will give you whatever you deserve, whatever you wish. That's why there's stories of genies and miracle workers and magicians. You have a thought and it emerges because of the energy of love that is within you. Love creates miracles. Love will create magic. Love will make the impossible possible. It's an absence of it that creates the struggle. And I'm not saying struggle doesn't create character, but I'm saying love makes it smooth. It protects your soul's energy, and it strengthens the soul's energy, and it moves you forward. Loving what is the greatest sign of wisdom. Loving what is a sign that you will accept your karmic responsibility and keep moving forward. Loving what is a sign of your deep state of self-honesty. and responsibility to the self. Loving what is God's way. It's Baba's way. And you keep putting in your best. You put everything into whatever it is that's in front of you. Career, job, friendship, relationship, marriage, community, country, world. When you love something, it gets better. And sometimes some things are just not meant to be yours for a long time because everything changes. That's the law of the universe. Relationships change, whether someone leaves you by death or by choice. Financial situations change. You can get an abundant tomorrow, or you could get a loss tomorrow. Health changes. You could be at the optimum level of your health, or you could go through a period where, wow, it's not working so well. But don't let go of love. It's in you. It's an energy. It could make you travel through your settling of karma easier and more loving and kind, knowing change is inevitable. Let's take a moment and go inside. Breathe deeply and exhale. Breathe deeply again and exhale. You're on this incredible journey of life. And what seems so simple as to love your way through life can sometimes seem so challenging. But if after today I choose to love whatever it is I'm going through, just think about it. What would be the outcome? What would happen for me? What would I create in my destiny? Love what I can't change. How does it protect my spirit? My light, my energy within. Is there something in your life right now? It's just not going the way you visualize or think it should. Can you love it for what it is now? And as you love it for what it is, can you send good wishes and pure feelings towards the situation or a person? And are you able to observe the way you feel right now? It's time to awaken our potential. Tap into our inner treasures and resources. The treasures and the resources that enhance my life and the life of those around me. And one of those treasures is love. Today I will love what I can't change. And at the same time, I will still contribute to seeing what is needed. I'm a being of love. and I do have the capacity to make things better. Take a deep breath in, breathe out. Today is your day to accept that you can love what is. Okay? Promise. Sometimes it's painful, I know, but we can do it. Let's take a look at what AI can say about loving what maybe I can't change. Loving what you can't change is a profound and empowering practice. It often requires a shift in perspective and inner acceptance. 1. Practice acceptance. I shared that, definitely. Shift your perspective. Cultivate compassion. Very important. Embrace impermanence. Things do change. Focus on inner growth. And seek support if needed. Learning to love what you can't change isn't about forcing yourself to be okay with difficult things, but rather about finding peace, compassion, and perspective within those experiences. So that's beautiful, huh? Thank you so much. That was lovely. Let's go to the Sister Gita effect and hear what love vibration she's going to be sending us.
Courage. We heard about the Wizard of Oz, and the lion was scared of his own shadow. So I often view someone who demonstrates fear to be really a courageous person. They're just living from their past experience. Look at the lion, right? So this courage reads, I need courage to remain true to myself in today's artificial world. This is not a small thing. However, the very purpose of a spiritual study is to restore courage. The courage to stand for what I believe in. My original true nature is of peace and divinity. To experience this is to be convinced of the absolute value of my intrinsic worth. I can face any opposition with the strength of my convictions. Many people have difficulty believing in their higher self, or they simply no longer believe in the future. Self-realization removes doubts. My original nature is peace. I am not a slave to my personality traits. I am their creator. I am a spectator as well as an actor in the drama of life. Whatever is happening to me is beneficial. As I incorporate these truths into my life, my courage will never fail me. As I incorporate these truths into my life, my courage will never fail me. Wow, how accurate. Thank you.
And, send me anything you'd like me to address. I'll do my best to help us to kind of navigate this incredible journey called life. I think as I grow in my wisdom, by mere experience of how I treat myself and I treat others, I come to this conclusion, really, to be respectful, loving, open to change, humble, being generous-hearted, gives me peace of mind. There's a feeling that I don't lose anything. It's almost as if I'm subconsciously telling the soul, you have everything, and more will keep coming for you. It's a practice. You keep doing it until it becomes your natural nature. We deserve to be happy, and we deserve to be loving people, and we deserve to move forward. You don't walk backward. The clock doesn't tick backward. Everything goes forward. So situations will come, karmic settlements will come. They feel like a debt, they feel like a challenge. Keep going. Love what it is. And do what you need to do. But love what's going on. Remember, in order for you to reduce attachment, which makes everything complicated, practice loving everybody the same. See what happens. Thanks for joining us. Take care.